Welcome back, guys, and it's 5 lights and away we go, and we get a pretty good start. Hamilton is right beside us. Go through the first turn, downshift to gear 1, get the extra rotation, and Hamilton gets a better exit than us, and we go side by side up to the next corner, and we almost touch Hamilton backs a little bit, and he's gaining on my slipstream, and I turn on the overtake, go down to lean for the next corner for the extra traction, he goes around the outside and he takes the lead. Now I'm stuck behind him with Leclerc pushing me. I get a huge lockout and I go wide, and now Leclerc is trying to gain on me, but we get to keep the position, and now it's just a matter of catching up with Hamilton, and we go through here and we brake, and we turn on the ERS and get his slipstream. I think we go to the right, brake slightly late, go a bit wide. I think he has to switch and we are ahead of him. And now we go up the corner, and he is again behind me, gaining on my slipstream. And I go to the right, going defensive. He goes to the left, and we go side by side, and he just has to back away, and we keep the position. And now we get a big lockout here. It's very easy to lock up the front tires as it's a downhill, and we break off from Hamilton. And through this, just sending the car through that corner, and now it is lap 5 and it is a virtual safety car. Now the forecast showed that there will be some rain around lap 6, so at this point of time I thought of boxing, and we just go a little bit off the delta. I guess should be fine. And now we have put a 6-second gap on Hamilton with the virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
And we actually boxed this lap. As you can see, it's starting to rain a little bit, so I'm going to box. As you can see, I'm the only one that is boxing, so yeah.
Go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
And you can just see how much we're struggling on the intermediates. It is not raining enough. And you see, I can't even do this flat out. I do go down to gear 7. I can see Gasly is gaining on me. And we now go to the middle of lap 6. I lost the position to Gasly, and now Grosjean is side by side with me. You can see how I'm struggling a lot. He is gaining a lot on those softs, even though they are very old. Just shows that I have the wrong strategy and box at the wrong time. You can see I'm slipping everywhere, just trying to gain traction. You can see Raikkonen. He's trying to make a move, but I cover it up quite nicely.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
As you can see, it's starting to rain a little bit more, and I think the intermediates are working a little bit better. As you can see, Kevin Magnussen is going quite slow, and we overtook him. So it just shows that it's raining a bit more, and this is a crossover period.
0 seconds. Daniel's in for his stop.
Now you can look at the delta. We are gaining quite a bit as we move on to lap 8 towards the end of the Grand Prix. You can see Martin Ricciardo there came out of the pits, and we are behind Verstappen.
Okay, the
And
stewards
the
have
DRS is
disabled
disabled,
DRS.
so it just
DRS
shows
is
that
now
it
disabled.
is raining and intermediates are the correct tire.
We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
So although the strategy of messed up, we
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
actually caught up to the race leaders we actually caught up quite fast, and now we're behind Verstappen and we're ready to overtake him. As you can see, I'm using my DRS a bit just to catch him on this long straight, as by using a lesser downforce setup you have a better straight line speed. Now we move to lap 9 and Verstappen has caught up to Hamilton, Hamilton caught up to Leclerc, and we are trying desperately to catch up. It's almost the end and we need to make a move fast. As you can see, I'm using his slipstream and using ERS, taking the normal line around the outside rather than the inside.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Now I need to make a 2-second gap in about 3 laps so I can catch to Hamilton and might have a chance to catch up to Leclerc. So we'll see how this goes.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
As you can see, I'm using a lot of my ERS just to gain on the straights. This just we're on the second last lap, lap 10, and we have to catch up to him now, or there will be literally no chance that we can win. You see, absolutely sending it through this corner, and we have gained quite a significant amount of time in that few laps. You can see he's going very slow, he's stuck behind the flag, he can't get past, and we're just gaining and gaining.
This is your final lap of the race.
So we move to the final lap and we go on the inside of him. I push him a bit wide and we manage to get past, and now it's just Leclerc. As you can see, we're pushing, almost losing the car over here. Hamilton tries to make a move, but we have enabled ERS and our straight line speed is just a lot. So even with the slipstream, he can't do anything. And you can see how much we catch up to Leclerc. This shows he's really stuck behind Leclerc for a very long time. That's how we're able to catch up to Hamilton. You can see a bit of locking up. And we try to accelerate as fast as possible, using almost all the way until the line. And we enable the ERS, send it gear 6, go on the throttle. We fast forward to the middle sector of the last lap right now. And we're just right behind him with our lesser downforce. We have a lot of straight line speed. They're asking me to move to mix 2, but it's just the end of the race, so it doesn't really matter. We go and we can't catch up to him. He goes really slow and we have to lift off. Going through the final 2 turns, we go dive bombing side by side. We got the inside lane and we try to get the best acceleration possible. We have no deployment left and we win by that small margin. So yeah, it was an intense race from a failed strategy. I thought I was gonna heavy rain at lap 6, but turns out I didn't, and we somehow were struggling a lot, lost a lot of time, but somehow we still made it work and we won. So that was an amazing comeback from a failed strategy.
It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Here come today's winning drivers, and what a race it was. This is a team that knows success very well in F1, and they're just itching for even more. Congratulations to the Renault team for their excellent win today. So, let's review the drivers' standings. The Professor increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Professor. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Was there really any competition for you today? You performed better than last weekend. What changed? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? The weather was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage for you? Great. Well, that's everything.